Just thought I'd do a quick little video from in the studio. Had quite a busy day so far, but not painting. Been doing the dinner all morning and been to the allotment and started to get things done again. I got a bit sidetracked through ill health and looking after parents and just getting fed up. You know, I got really down in the dumps. I think I spent over the winter and the spring, I did a lot of walking. I started walking club and that took priority, and I neglected the allotment and I just couldn't get into the swing of things. And then with illness and that, it just didn't happen. I'm debating now whether to continue with that or whether to resign. So anyway, I'm a bit tired now from my spell at the allotment, but I've got 4 paintings. What I need to get the outlines put onto canvas. Well, might need to first paint the canvases. So that's something to come on. And then a new Facebook friend, another Drake, provided me with some nice images. So I've got some more paintings what I could do from those. What I'm going to have a go at. It's a different flower, foxgloves and that. Never done them before, so that might be an interesting thing to have a go at. And I've taken lots of pictures of dahlias again today at the allotment. We've also got them in our garden, so I've took quite a few at different angles, and we've got the zinnias and the rose. So I've got a lot more stuff there to sort out decide what I want to paint. So lots of ideas on the flower side, but I do like to try different things. So I've been watching some painting videos, and they gave me ideas on how to paint in a different style. So I'm probably going to have a go at that as well. It really depends on how I feel. I get a bit up and down. I had a lovely surprise last night. I got invited over to one of my friends who I met through my walking club that I started. Happens to live only about half a mile away, and she just rang me up and asked me around for steak, and that was great. You know, not used to being invited out because I don't really have any friends. So you know, for me it's a big thing. You know, it's something I've always wanted to people to ring me up. Oh, would you like to come out for a meal, or would you like to go somewhere? And you know, it's been like a dream, but it's never happened. It may feel strange to a lot of you, but you know, I've never been one. People don't seem to like me. You know, I know it's probably because I'm not confident in myself, and I put obstacles in the way of doing things, and you know, it doesn't help when you like your meat, and there's a lot of vegetarians and what have you out there now, and so you clash there. But I've got 1 or 2 friends what I've made this year who seem to like my company, so maybe things are starting to improve. But when you know, I'm getting on for 49, when you've got a lifetime and you've not really had any friends, it's difficult. It's a learning curve. You know, you just don't know what everyone else takes for granted. I just don't know how to. You know, just don't know how to do it. But anyway, maybe I'm doing something right because I've got 2 friends who seem to like my company, and so that's great. You know, really chuffed. I keep looking away from the camera. I'm a bit camera shy today. But I'm drinking my second cup of tea, and I've had a couple of. I don't know whether any of you can remember it. You might be too young. Used to call them tip tops, but then they've gone through different names over the years, but I still call them tip tops. and they're very refreshing when I come back from the allotment, just to get those down me and cool me down a bit. So I'm planning anyway to get on with get these outlines done, and I've got 1 or 2 films I want to watch. I want to relax. Probably going to leave the painting. I might get started on that tomorrow morning because I've got no cooking to do tomorrow because we're going out. So I'll have a couple of hours in the morning to get on with things. So that's going to be great. But yeah, in general, as far as the painting's going, it's going well. I'm learning. I think I've only been doing it for a couple of months now. Got back into it, so I don't think I've done too bad in that time, considering I haven't done any for years. You know, I did do a couple of paintings a few years ago, but other than that, I guess I haven't really done any proper painting for 15 years. And then it was at college, and they didn't want me to do any of the stuff I liked. It was all mark making and stuff, what they wanted. They told me to not bother with what I liked, so I didn't. But I'm not going to bother with that way of things now. Going to college wasn't a waste of time. I do look back at it, and there's things what they taught me and that, so it has been useful. I just don't think it was a good saying, you know, not to bother with what I enjoyed doing. They wanted me to do abstract stuff and that, which I found my own way of working with abstract, and I enjoyed doing it. But my joy is my flowers, and I like to. Nature's always been right from a child. I was belonged to the RSPB and that, still do now, and it's always been a draw for me. I've always enjoyed scenery. I've always enjoyed animals, and did enjoy travel when I could afford it. So yeah, it's all been combined. It's gone from it's gone from the photography, that's been combined with the computers, and then I've combined it with my obviously with my love of nature, and then it's been combined with my artistic interests, so that everything is linked. You know, I like to use all the processes. I use my phones are used a lot for taking pictures, and then I use the software on there to get my outlines. So I'll break the photo down into outlines, and then I will work the colouring myself then on the piece, you know, and that's just one thing that I've enjoyed doing. But I am at some point going to go back to freehand, and I will come up with I might change my style altogether, but I will always come back to my flowers and my nature. I used to enjoy winter landscapes. I've had a go, and I've got to practice more because I've lost the knack, but I will come back to that. Back onto the allotment side, the plan is for next year to have a lot more flowers and to use it as a base to take photos, and probably to do more painting down there. It's something what I did take the allotments on for, and it never worked, and it still hasn't this year, but next year that is the plan. And I might have a friend or two down there and we'll do a bit of painting. But I'm going to be growing more dahlias and zinnias, probably sunflowers I'll probably have. I like all the large flowers, large petalled flowers, so if you've got any ideas, you make a comment after this video, and I'll probably look into growing those next year. Anyway, I think that will do for now. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the likes and comments. I really do appreciate it. sometimes they're going to slip through and I'm not going to reply because maybe I've not seen it, so I'm sorry for that. But honestly, I really do. I thrive on comments and likes and interaction. You know, if you want to become a Facebook friend, then you know, just ask. You know, I really do. For a shy person, I do like interaction. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.